Hey guys, welcome to day 14, 2 weeks in. Oh my gosh. I just feel like today and yesterday I really started hitting deep into some core wounds of like insecurity and self-doubt and like what am I guarding, I feel like even today, however many videos I made on this channel and my other channel, I'm sure it's a lot. Probably like over 200. Still there's this movement in me that always, a lot of times unconsciously, like I want to get this right, I want to say things right, I want to do this good, or something like that, like as if I could get it wrong first of all, and then what is this movement in me that wants to get it right? It's a movement like that wants to say things right so that you guys will like me more or something. And I just really been hitting on that, like, why do I feel like I need to get things right, and what am I guarding, Why can't I just feel 100% okay to be who I am? Why do I protect something? What am I protecting, And yeah, I just realized that in my meditation today, like, wow, I'm still guarding an identity, a psychological construct that's not even who I really am. And there's still an unconscious part of me that tries to put that psychological construct forward because I think it'll get a certain result. And when we're doing 100 days of shooting every day, you're gonna basically see every part of me. I can't hide who I am very much. Um, Not that I was ever consciously trying to, but there was always that part of me that was alive. And I think I'm mourning a death in a sense these last couple days. I'm mourning a death of that aspect of me. This meditation, when we go deeply inwards every day, we start hitting into some new territory, just some new stuff we haven't seen. And when we hit into that stuff, it's like it can be really sad because once we've seen it, once we have awareness of an old story, of an aspect of ourselves that is a lie, that isn't true, well, then it's only a matter of time before it dies away, right? Because that's what the power of awareness does, is it shines a light on the falseness, on the inauthenticity, and just that shining of the light of awareness just starts dissolving it. And so as these aspects of me start dissolving through going more deeply inward, I've been feeling some really profound sadness. I've been mourning, but it's not this sadness of like hopelessness and like it's not deep grief. It's just a sadness with a underlying sensation of deep tranquility and deep peace, but nevertheless a lot of sadness. Yesterday I was sitting in the park and I just had tears start moving through me, and they didn't have a story attached to them. They didn't have any type of place I could, pinpoint, oh, this is where it's coming from. It was just the feeling of tears coming through my body, just my body releasing something. And it felt really good. And then this morning, I woke up to such craziness in the mind, and part of me always wonders, is this mine? Or is this something that I'm just that is this the collectives, is this other people's thoughts all around me that is just passing through, because there's such craziness. And so yesterday I looked at the news for the first time in several months, and it was really powerful stuff as far as the intensity of what was coming through. And I just for the first time let myself feel what the collective is feeling right now with the fear and the pain. And a lot of times I try to be spiritual and just kind of not block it out, but transcend it in a way and just be in my own vibration. But yesterday I felt called to really open myself to everything, because we are everything, we are everyone. It all comes from the same place. And so I was just letting myself feel that the depth of that pain that the collective is in right now, the depth of the transformation that is upon us. And how when there's fast transformation happening in the collective, it can take many forms in the external. Many forms in the external can be, nothing's an accident. This is all divine orchestration to help the species, to help humanity evolve. And pain and suffering, we all can relate. If you're on the spiritual journey, your pain and your suffering have been your biggest catalysts to your growth. They're the reason you're here right now watching a channel like this, trying to discover more about yourself. Your pain and your suffering take you inward. So I've just been feeling like a vessel of just liberation for the collective lately, of like, yes, that's okay, you can bring the pain through, you can bring the craziness through here. This is a safe space. This is a place where I will dissolve it for not only myself but for everybody. And I think the meditation, awakening deeper, it's not a personal thing anymore. It's not for me to like enjoy. Of course, more awareness and tapping into your true potential and your power is satisfying, is enriching, is very enjoyable for the soul. But also knowing the bigger purpose of why you're here. You're not here for your own egoic pursuits. It's important to, yes, you're an individual, you have your life stream, you have your path, you have your mission, if you will. But also you're here to serve, and serving sometimes requires us to let go of what makes us feel good in that moment, and let go of what makes us feel comfortable, and to just be with what is. And yeah, I just feel so much dying away today, and so much of my concern about doing things right is just kind of, who is that, who wants to get things right? Certainly not the truth of who I am. It's something that I've hung on to. It's something that keeps me in a place of lack. It's something that keeps me disconnected from the whole, and it keeps me in my own like structure of safety, my own like illusion of safety and security, and it's not real. And I don't want to say it's like cheating you guys to bring that structured forward and to like just try to shoot videos that I think will come off well and make me look good, and I'm probably going a little far with this because it's a new revelation. But yeah, this meditation, Kyle Cease says it's like when you quit smoking, you don't see the health results right away. All you can think about is you just want a cigarette for like a long time. And I think it's kind of the same with the meditation. All you're doing for a while, and what I'm experiencing, is you're just kind of going deep into wounds, and you're identifying what's not you, and you're doing a lot of releasing and letting go. And so as I do this, over time, I'm feeling in my body that the more innocent, the more authentic me will start coming forth as these old programs and inauthentic aspects of me are let go. So what a beautiful day here in Portland, though. So it just feels so soft and inviting and receptive, and I in my meditation today, more than ever, more than I have in the whole 2 weeks, I just did nothing. I wasn't trying to get anywhere. I wasn't trying to figure anything out. I wasn't trying to find anything. I literally just closed my eyes and did nothing. And that's a really beautiful place to be, because when we do nothing, we're more empty. We're more empty for life to flow through and to just kind of do it for us. Life will just do it for us if we can just be an empty and open and receptive conduit. And so much on this path, I have been the opposite of that. And I feel like these meditations are breaking that part of me down and showing me the futility of attaching myself to that personal will, to that struggle, to that. I think there's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of squirrels climbing above me. I hope they don't descend on my head. That would be a funny video, kinda. In retrospect, I think that's so much of this path. It's funny in retrospect, right? The problems we have now, if you'll just give it a couple weeks, you'll look back and kind of laugh at it like, wow, that seemed intense, but I can see really what that was all about, you know? So if a squirrel descended on my head, in the moment, it would be terrifying and painful, and I would hate it. But I'd watch this video in 2 weeks, and I'd be in tears laughing. And I think that's a lot of the spiritual path, is like a squirrel descending on your head. Like, what the fuck is this? It's too much, I can't take it. Then you let it go, you get rid of it. And then 2 weeks pass and you look at what you just did and you're like, who was that? Why did I, you know? Oh, anyways, I love you guys, of course. 2 weeks in the books, meditating for 2 hours. Shit is not what you think. Your mind's like, it's gonna get these results and I'm gonna become this person. No. Well, kinda, but it's like, how do we become that person? Well, we let go of a lot of painful shit. And how do we let go of painful shit, you know? Well, we feel it. We feel it, we mourn it, we love it, we accept it, we allow it. So, there you go. An 11-minute video of just whatever came through, came through. I hope you guys have a great day. Feels like spring here. Sunshine. I'm gonna go eat a salad, and I will be with you on day 15. Namaste.